It's Lizbeth. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to find me at Persistence U Podcast, U as in university, or find me at lameredith.com. This week's movie review, I'm telling you, it was a small bit of 2022 perfection. The movie Breaking, based on a true story about a robbery that happened in Georgia a few years ago. This film was how it's done. If this film does not sweep the Oscars, in my opinion, there is a problem here, because I've seen movies nearly every week this year, all year long, haven't found one as compelling. And it's the story that makes you feel empathy for a bank robber, his family, his child, the police negotiator, the bank tellers, everyone. You feel like you are in their shoes, and yet each one of them you end up with a strong attachment to. I won't tell you how it turns out, but I will say that John Boyega and Michael Kenneth Williams, who has since passed away, those performances were solid gold. But the little girl that played his daughter, unbelievable film. It's suspenseful, it's sad, it's a lot about mental health. This was a veteran and somebody who had a hard time with the VA. That sounds like anyone who's maybe ever dealt with the VA. And so you have mental health issues and issues of trauma, and just a sad situation for so many people, because how horrible to be a victim of all of that. And yet in the end, like I said, you just feel such warm feelings for every person who was portrayed in this movie. Well done. I hope that the movie Breaking gets a lot more attention than I've seen. I'd love to hear what you think. Go see it at the theater. Let me know. And really amplify this movie. I feel like sometimes when movies are about people of color, they don't get as much attention, and this is one that just is perfect. It's just so wonderful, and a movie that I think most of us can relate to, even the robber, though we may not understand his role and what led him to an extreme action for $800. But what a great, well done film. I just loved every moment of it. I cannot stand driving. I don't like driving in a car. I drove an hour to see this movie, an hour back, and worth every bit of it. It was so good, in my opinion. What do you think? Love to hear from you. Hit me up at lameredith.com. and or listen to me at the podcast Persistence U with Lizbeth. Have a great week and get your movie tickets.